Hello out there, how you doing? Hello to Twitch, hello to YouTube. I'm SimUK, this is the Sim Shack, and I've been very busily sorting out all the new setup. There's a lot here that's changed, and tonight is a test run, if you will. And one of the things I've wanted to do for a long time is set up Fernbus, the football sort of DLC add-on. So tonight we're going to have a crack at that. And I very much appreciate if anyone's out there watching this evening. Please say hi. Don't be shy. But more than that, I would like to know whether the audio from the microphone is okay, because this is a different mic than I usually use, and if the game audio is okay, because everything has changed. There's new stuff everywhere, and even in the 5 minutes before the stream started, I realised some things weren't plugged in, like my tablet just switched itself off because it wasn't plugged into the mains. So I need to fire that back up real quick. Right, let's go start a new game. Now, I haven't played this for ages, so I'm very, very rusty. I've literally gone in and set up all my keybinds. That's about it. I'm going to pick the same team that I picked earlier, just because I really liked the bus. Let's see if I can remember who it was. Oh my god, who was it? Was it Einhert Frankfurt? I can't remember who it was. I know they had 7,500. Who did I pick? It wasn't Bremen. I think it was Einhert Frankfurt, but I thought they had a green logo. Oh well, that's who we're going with anyway. Einhert Frankfurt, sort of a middle team, I guess. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the right bus. Look at that. That is sexy as hell. I don't care who you are, whether you like buses or not. That is a sexy bus. And I still stand by the theory that my football bus reskins are what gave Fernbus, or somebody at Fernbus, the idea of doing this. And I've got to say, I'm rather glad they did it, because it adds so much to the game. It really does. And I know this DLC has been slated somewhat, but it gives you a purpose for driving, and that's what I like. So there we are. This is the official bus, which is kind of cool. So we'll be driving that today, hopefully not smashing it up, obviously playing on realistic. Yes. Right. This is the season schedule. Okay, start the game. Here we go. Nice bit of driving, nice bit of chilled out, relaxed driving. I'm going to take it very easy to start with. I don't want to be crashing. I'm not used to how the bus drives. I'm not used to the wheel setup. I'm not used to anything. Not even sure if I can remember my buttons at this point in time. Right, let's just log in. So how's everybody doing out there? You okay? You good? You happy? Do hope you are. Right, in the excuse me, in the world you can find various location markers that you can interact with. Walk to the position markers and use interact. For orientation, you can navigate yourself with the help of this target mark. This marker is only visible when you're outside your vehicle. You can also deactivate this marker in your smartphone. In the lower left corner you will see your next task. Whoa there, Nelly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problem number one. In your smartphone, you have access to all apps that are also accessible in the club office. Click on the top bar to open the settings menu. Here you can turn on or off tips, markers to the next destination, and set the background color of your smartphone. Okay, I'm going to have to see if I can get, because whilst I noticed I had a few things that weren't set up, I do see it's missing. Set devices. Ooh, that's scary. Right. Yeah, so when I was plugging stuff in and setting stuff up, I accidentally knocked the G29. Accidentally knocked it out. So I think what I'm going to have to do, rather annoyingly, is quit out, because as soon as a device disconnects, kind of breaks. So let me just restart. Not the ideal beginning to a test stream, but the things that happen. These are the reasons why we test, so that we can make sure these things don't happen all the time. Right. So we should be up and running this time. Hey Stewie, hello to you. How you doing? Hey Yos, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yosos 53 Rius. I bet there's a really clever way of pronouncing that, but I don't know what it is. So this game is all about being the manager of the coach that drives a football team all over Germany to play their football matches and hopefully win the league. I've been wanting to do this for quite a long time. Can you have a Burton Albion sticker on the bus? Mate, if it were possible, I'd do it. Actually, it is possible, because you'll notice when we go around, quite a few of the buses we see are actually skins that I made. So I'm going to try and get my tablet working with Fernbus as well. There's quite a lot of new stuff going on at the moment. Right, why is that still doing that? Do you know what? I don't think my G29 is actually plugged in, because that's not picked that up again. Apologies whilst I start climbing out all over the sim rig. Now I've got to try and find the right cable. Be this one. Right, fingers crossed, guys, that will fix these problems. Is that the thing with all the buttons, the farming knob box thing? Certainly is. Cytec side panel, aka. All right, now I've got force feedback. That's a good start. See if I can turn. God. It's the only thing I've found so far with Fernbus. By the way, it looks fantastic, it runs fantastic, but if you disconnect any controller at all, it completely falls on its ass. So, apologies, I'm going to have to kick it in the nuts again. And fire it up a third time. Let's just make sure that Logitech G Hub is running. Wheel is there, the camera is there. Should. What's annoying is I've tested this like 3 or 4 times, and although I know it's sensitive to unplugging and plugging in controllers, it has worked flawlessly up until I started the stream, which is sod's law, I think. Yeah, it is a few years old, mate. It's 2016 this came out. So it's getting on a bit. What you'll probably see is that the game they were building in 2016 was way too advanced for the PCs and the graphics cards that we had back in the day. Let's just try it from here. Seems that one of your devices returns the wrong value. Don't tell me that. Right, I think everything's working again. Okay, we're good. Keep your fingers crossed. Put the shop on again, the retail one. Oh, I will, Stewie, that's on the cards. I wouldn't be able to play that game in this rig. This is set up for driving. I wouldn't be able to do it. Not on this. Look at this, look. Tiny little USB keyboard with a trackpad mouse on it. Not easy to work with, I have to say. Not easy at all. Right, I think we're working. There we go. It's more like it. Now, this should work on an Xbox controller. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Right. Haha. Here we go. Let the gameplay begin. I'm going to have to reinstall the button box on my... Fingers crossed, double fingers crossed, yeah. I'm going to have to reinstall my sim dashboard because when the power went out, I don't think it's saved properly. Okay, that's loaded up quite well. Cool, okay, let's go full screen. That should be working. We'll have to wait and see. Right, so I'm clearly heading over here. Let's just take a look at this. Look at that. The stadium. Look at the stadium. That is incredible. And the buses are really, really good. That's a DLC pack, that skin there. That's the original Flixbus skin. Haven't seen that for a yonks. What have we got over here? That's not one of mine. That is not one of mine. And that is not one of mine. It's pretty damn cool though. Pretty good, that one. Is there a Volvo bus? I don't think there is a Volvo bus, no. There's a few, I was looking at the DLCs before I started. And there's a few that I don't own. But, no, I don't remember seeing a Volvo one. Oh, I see. I don't actually go in the gate, I just stand here. There we go. Receive emails can be read here. You can also send an... Oh, by the way, guys, how's the mic audio? Because this is a different microphone. And how is the game audio? And how is the performance, etc., etc., etc. Hopefully all good. Difficult to tell sometimes. I think I need the mouse. I don't think I can do this on the controller. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. So, email, we know how that works. Calendar, bus status, bus technique, bus status. Click on the buttons to check the condition of your bus and your food and beverage inventory. If you haven't seen this before... Oh, God. Really? Are you winding me up? Something just disconnected. I don't know if it was my headphones. Let me know. Let me know. Just keep telling me if it's good, bad, too loud, too quiet, whatever, and I'll do what I can to fix it. Yeah, so one of the things you've got to do, other than filling up the bus and keeping it maintained and checking the fuel and so on and so forth, is you've got to buy snacks and drinks for the people. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? Welcome. You can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Thank you. The more color value of the ring turns to red, the more critical the situation is. Okay. Budget. So we get 15,000. I don't think we get 15,000. I don't think any of them get 15,000. 9,000 is the limit, so I don't know why it says 15. We've only got 7.5, but that should be enough. You can see the current position of your club in the ranking system. Your club is marked with a blue bar. By clicking on the button above, you can see some additional details. And then you've got a social networking thing. Displays your team's posts. These can be about the last match, as well as positive or negative feedback about your driving skills, your service, punctuality, and the like. If we go somewhere that's far away, we have to book the hotel, and then we have to drive them to the hotel. Then we have to sleep at the hotel, and then we have to wake up at the right time, get in the bus, and get them to the football match on time. All these kinds of things, which is kind of cool, I think. Bog roll for the pooper. All that kind of good stuff. We've got to do all of it. That may even be a thing, actually. Let's check the email. In the section inbox, you can read the inbox. Every season start, you'll receive an email from the online provider where you can choose a rate for the entire season. Select a rate and confirm it. Okay. In the section new email, you can send emails to book hotel rooms or request workshop appointments. So you've got to book the bus in to get it repaired. You can't get it done instantly. You have to drive it to the garage, and then the garage fixes it. It's actually really quite cool, this. And I don't think anyone's really covered it properly. But back then, the game didn't run very well, so maybe that's why. Select the respective email template. Click submit to submit. Okay. F. Bobby. Hello, Sim UK. We welcome you to our club and look forward to a good cooperation for the coming season. Best regards, F. Bobby, the manager. Delete that email. Yep. Right. Now, I'd forgotten about this. I can actually buy Wi-Fi for the bus. Peanuts and Coca-Cola, yeah, and peanuts and Coca-Cola, that's definitely on the list. But you can actually buy Wi-Fi for the bus. Now, if you don't have Wi-Fi available when you're driving around, then your team get narky, and if they get narky, they don't play so well. So I don't know what to pick, but I'm just going to go for the most expensive one. 100 megabits download and 48 megabits up. Bloody hell, that's quite good for mobile data, isn't it? Right, okay, let's go. Click on this button to skip to the next appointment. Should you have several appointments on the same day, you can switch them by clicking on the corresponding icon. Okay. Let's have a look at the calendar. Calendar shows you all current appointments. Red boxes represent game days. Orange boxes represent confirmed hotel reservations. Green boxes represent confirmed workshop appointments or any other self-created appointments. To create your own appointment, click on the appropriate day. This is not possible on match days. Also, on Sundays, you cannot create any appointments for shopping in a supermarket because all the supermarkets will be closed. How cool is this game, huh? It's pretty awesome, I think. So, it's the 29th. We got a game on the 3rd. And it's an away game, so we'll be driving for the first week. Cool. And we're going to go to Hoffenheim. I have no idea where Hoffenheim is, or how far away Hoffenheim is. What have we got next week? So next week we're at home, so that's not so bad. Oh, wow. Okay, right. So the bus status is yellow. The left panel displays the vehicle's body, pollution, fuel tank level, and toilet status. See? Poop. Bog roll for the pooper. If you run out of fuel whilst driving, a service vehicle will be called, which can be very expensive. So refuel in time, empty the toilet and wash your vehicle regularly. In the right window, you will see the current stock of purchased snacks and drinks inside the vehicle. Insufficient snacks and drinks cause warnings and criticism. Snacks and drinks can be bought at the supermarkets or the petrol stations. The latter, however, is more expensive. How cool is this? So at the moment, we've got absolutely nothing. There's no mess. The bus is clean. We've got loads of fuel. The toilet is 100% empty. I guess that means. Kind of feel like that should be the other way around, but whatever. Okay, good. I literally have no idea what to do next. Let's go out of here and see what it wants us to do next. Got a sneaky suspicion it wants me to go back into the office. Okay, let's go back into the office and do whatever it was I was supposed to do and didn't do. Do you do sandwiches on the bus? Absolutely. No, I don't think we do actually. Oh no, that was an accident. I completely clicked that by accident. Right, so the budget 7,750, which is really not much, especially when we're paying €100 out a month just for broadband, which is expensive. You get fines for being late, you get fines for personal accident penalties, car accident penalties, radar trap penalties, so if you're speeding you get fined. This is cool, I like this. Right, calendar. I think, even though the game's not telling me much, here you can create appointments for refueling, car wash, toilet discharge and shopping. I think I need to go shopping. By clicking on an icon, it will be activated and turn green. To deselect this appointment, click icon once again. It's also possible to select several appointments. Okay, so I think we need to go shopping. It's not a Sunday, so we should be good. And I guess we have to take the bus shopping, which is a bit weird. Okay, so continue to shopping. So, how do I go shopping? That's the question. Guess I get in the bus. Yeah. So I guess I get in the bus and into the supermarket. Fantastic. Mad X. Did you see that truck? It's called Mad X. I've had a few Mad X's. I've got a few Mad X's, I should say, in my time. Oh, who the hell parked the bus like that? That is terrible. No wonder the last bus driver got sacked. Completely unacceptable. Alrighty. So settled in. Bit nervous about this, guys. I haven't driven a bus for yonks. Hello, Harry. Good evening. I hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. I am also streaming on YouTube as well, yes. What is your question? Ask away. Please do ask away. I have to change my head tracking so I can't look down that far. Because when I look at the messages, you'll all be looking at the seat. Let me just see if I can do that real quick. Again, you know, this is a test, if you will, and sort of trying to fix all the bugs and stuff today as best I can. Yep. So I'm going to put a marker there. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? Right, let's get this bus started up. Turn the radio off. One thing I always used to hate was how loud the aircon was. It was so loud, it was horrible. So I have changed that. I do need to learn how to zoom out on the sat-nav though. Let's just see what to do with that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see where the bloody hell I'm going. Navi zoom, here we go. Add the minus button. So now, it looks like I've also bound that to the this thing. That's okay. We can live with that being double bound for now. Alright, so I can see where we're going. You're on my YouTube channel, but you don't see the stream on the videos page. Which YouTube channel are you on, Harry? Put the wireless on. I will do when we're driving, Stewie, but for this first drive, I just kind of want to just pay attention a little bit. I don't want to be too distracted. Right. Mirrors looking good. Get out of the flower bed. Try and not hit that bus that's right next to me. And try and follow this sat-nav. Getting a bit close to that green bus. Should be able to get out there. So how's the game audio, guys? I want you to be able to hear the beautiful sounds of the buses and the indicators and stuff like that. So just let me know if it's too quiet. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if I'm too loud. Just give me some feedback on that stuff. I'm also tracking the temperatures of my CPU because I've still got to repair that. 75 degrees at the moment, which is pretty bloody hot for a CPU. The game's a bit quiet. Okay. Harry, yes, I do. I've got a channel on YouTube called Sim UK Ultimate Realism. There should be a link to it on Sim UK Reviews. And that's dedicated to gameplay and live streaming. Or it's going to be. It's always been planned, but it is actually going to be. Okay, so master volume is 100%. So this might be an OBS thing. Okay, so bring it up on OBS a little bit. Right, I've got a gain set up now. So we'll drive around a little bit and just tell me if it needs to come up or go down a bit. We'll see how we get on. Just wondering if I wonder if these headphones affect it. Shouldn't do. Let's try it out. Someone's beeping me. The graphics actually look stunning for an 8-year-old game, I think. They were trying to do too much in 2016. Oh, I've started off by going the wrong way. That's a good start, isn't it? So I'm going to have to turn around and go back the other way. That sun haze is really difficult to see. Better on the game sound. Fantastic, thank you. Right, let's try going left here. I think this is where the training ground is. Yeah, it's like the practice pitch over there, look. They're not going to give way, are they? Cheers, Mr. Copper. Problem is, I've got the game audio so loud now I can't hear what I'm saying. But yeah, look, there's the training ground over there. I think that's so cool. Football stadium is there, you got the museum, you got all the sort of building artifacts and stuff. I think it's really awesome. There's the football pitch, that's where the game will be played. Oh, it's going to rain. Let me just turn that down a bit, that's blowing my eardrums out. Six years old, not 8 years old. Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't want to correct him live in a stream, that's all. That's not true. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, let's go to the supermarket. Try not to crash. I'll put my headlights on. Hey Dave, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Welcome aboard the bus. I shouldn't say that really, because there's a game called The Bus by TML. Oh god, this guy's not going to let me go. Typical taxi driver. Apologies if you're a taxi driver, but my god, I've had so many incidents caused by taxi drivers. Unbelievable in Bournemouth, I tell you. They're all mental. go. Feels a bit alien driving this bus at the moment. Doesn't feel quite natural. Very well, thank you, Dave. Thank you for asking. You wonder if they'll be bringing this DLC to console. I don't know. The DLC's quite old, and if you go and look at it on Steam, it's not got good reviews. But personally, I've always liked it. But considering I'm a content creator and reviewer, I haven't actually reviewed it, which is quite naughty of me. So I probably should write a review, I guess. Let's go in the right hand lane. I can go straight on, yeah. What's cool is, because we're based in this area, I'll get used to the roads and I'll know how to get to the supermarket and stuff, and it'll just start to feel more realistic. But I think this looks fantastic, guys. I think the water effects are maybe a little bit, I mean, those water blobs are quite big, but you know, I can forgive that for a 6-year-old game, even an 8-year-old game, to be quite honest. Look at the river as well. There's so many things to look at in this game. It's do you know what? It feels good to be back. And I'll say that until the AI get me stuck. Dave, thank you so much. Yeah, that was yeah. Thank you. That's much appreciated. Not everybody in Britain feels heartfelt remorse for the loss of Queen Elizabeth II, but quite a lot of us do. And the way I think about it is that every year since I've been born, she has basically spoken to me and my family on Christmas Day, and I'm already thinking about this Christmas will be the first Christmas ever without the Queen, and it's quite weird. It's quite weird to put that in your head. But yes, thank you, Dave, much appreciated. Even Farm Sim can't put rain on windows. It does show them up a bit, I have to admit. How does the sim rig look, guys? Got a nice new camera here. This camera's playing up a bit. You can see it's flicking quite a lot. I need that guy to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm speeding a bit. Or a lot. Aha! I see the supermarket. Just went up the curb. I did not feel confident about that maneuver, and that's probably why. There it is, there's the supermarket, I see it. Ah, bloody lights. Not getting lucky. Yazorius, yeah, you've never missed the Queen's speech since you can remember. It's going to be so strange. I presume, I don't know for sure, but I presume Charlie Boy, Charlie the Third. Oh, I've never seen that before. A car being carried on the back of a truck. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess Charlie Boy is going to speak to us this year, and I'm sure he's going to remember his mother, and Yeah, it's going to be quite odd. We need to get onto the council. This tree is dangerous. Look at it. Bloody hell. Alright. Speed bumps. How's the game audio, guys? Please let me know. My mic audio and the game audio as well. Have I got them in good balance? Oh, this doesn't look like the supermarket. No, this is fuel. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's no good at all. How am I going to turn around in here? I thought that was... There's the bloody supermarket there, look. Can I drive through? No. Oh, nuts. Here we go. First collision of the day. Oh, that's close, isn't it? Then we're going to get away with it. Now I've just got to get out against the traffic. That's not going to be easy. Harry says, it's the only reason I still drive in Fernbus. It's actually pretty good DLC. Yeah, it is. Just needs a little bit of attention, and you wouldn't mind seeing some of the other countries integrated into it. Wouldn't that be cool if you could like play international matches and stuff? That would be excellent. But I suppose in that instance you'd just drop them off at the airport, I presume. Right, let's try and be a little bit aggressive here without crashing. Thank you, sir. Oh, I see the supermarket. Why is the sat-nav taking me over there then? That's so weird. Hello, Ninja Star. It's perfectly fine. Thank you very much. I assume you're talking about the audio rather than my driving. Hello, Neil. You were getting out of service if you were late. Yes, I know. You could drive to Saudi Arabia. That would be kind of cool. Like a really super duper long drive. It's only a police car. Crikey, dude. We put the radio on for a bit. Well, that's not the radio. I'm going to get in so much trouble for listening to the radio. I don't see why, because it's just background noise, isn't it, really? I'm sure you guys didn't come here to listen to the radio. That's awful, whatever that was. So that must be the supermarket there, I guess. Sorry, did that suddenly get really loud? It did for me. Come on, traffic. Another thing I'd like to see is traffic changing in the mornings, in the weekends, and in the evenings, etc. Don't you even think about it. Oh no. That's the supermarket, but there's nowhere to park. I'm going to park up on the road, on the path rather. I know it's cheeky, but what else can I do? Right. How do I get out of my seat? There we go. Bloody hell, that lorry is loud. This team is... Einhert Frankfurt. They're sort of a middle team. They've got a budget of 7,500. It's not going to be super easy. It's not going to be super hard. It's just going to be realistic. Ooh, Latzi Rund Tot, 75% off. That's nice. Right, here we go. Another great idea for DLC would be to introduce other sports like ice hockey, baseball. It'd be a good reason to create more map DLCs, and selfishly, you'd love to see a US map. Yeah, yeah. Well, Harry, you know, the thing was, they were building... modding tools so that, you know, anyone could build any map anywhere. And sadly, somebody stole that, and now we never get to see it, which is a shame. I'm the only I'm very fortunate. I'm the only person who ever got to use that modding tool, and I built one road, which was cool, and it was really clever the way it worked. But yeah, it's a shame that it never manifested itself really. Right, on the left-hand side, oh bugger, I clicked the thing. All right, fine. Here you can increase or decrease the amount. Right, so I want at least 10 of everything, right? So we'll have 10 of them, 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 10 of them. That's going to cost me 104.62. 10 going to be enough? I think we're going to need more. Let's do 20 of each. Because I'm thinking there's got to be enough snacks for them on the way there and enough snacks for them on the way back. Prices vary by city. You can see in your smartphone app current prices in which city it is cheaper. It's only 210 quid. Not too bad. Yes. Fantastic. I've done it. You hurt your Frankfurt. Sounds like you need a doctor. Frankfurt Einherty. Yes. Oh, which side is the door? How cool is this, guys? I think this is amazing. Totally digging it. Got a slight problem though. My earphones are about to run out of battery. So at some point I'm going to have to go find a USB cable so I can plug them in. All right. Stop raining. Turn those off. I could probably turn the lights down as well. Just normal lights should do it. Where's my bloody wing mirror gone? There it is. Is this guy a fan of the football team? Will he let us out? I get fined if I hit anything. I didn't put the shopping away. Do you know what, Stewie? As I came up to the bus, I thought I should open the back and put all the stuff in there. That was one of the things I really liked, actually, Fernbus. When you were picking up passengers and stuff, you would open the door and their bags would go into the bus as you were checking them in. I thought that was really cool. I liked that very much. Come on, traffic. So now I've got to go back to the club office, which could take a while by the looks of things. Right, the lights have gone green. Is he letting us go? He is now. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Oh, that's close. Get your eyes peeled for speed cameras. Because although I'm trying not to speed, I am going to speed. I think that's one, actually. Is that one? No. They kind of look like that, though. I got caught by one of those in France. Oh man, I was so annoyed. I was going into Disneyland, sorry. And the motorway kind of, like in Britain, you know when you're on the motorway and you know when you're coming off the motorway. It's really obvious. But in France, heading towards Disneyland, the motorway kind of merged into a dual carriageway, and the speed went from 80 down to 50, and I just didn't see it. So I got done for that and had to pay a fine. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Yeah, Harry. Yeah, they still. I don't know who it was. I have my suspicions, but I have no proof and no confirmation from TML. But this is what I heard on the grapevine. At the time, I wasn't allowed to say anything, but it's been so long now, I don't think it's relevant anymore. I thought so anyway. Crap, I'm in the wrong lane. I thought I would be. Sheepers, that truck's not slowing down. '20s, okay. Good rule of thumb, 20 is a good base number when shopping. Thanks, man. GDA Jib, hey man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. And thank you for saying hello. Incidentally, guys, I hate asking, but if you're watching on YouTube, there's a little like button down there, a little thumbs up. And I'd be really grateful if you could give it a bit of a tickle. That helps us out an awful lot. Oh god, now we're merging. That wasn't too painful, was it? That was alright. So where is everybody this evening? Obviously I'm in Britain. Where are you lot? I know some of you well enough to know where you are. Does it still feel like the buses have comedy suspension? I don't think so. I've never really thought that. There is a setting in Fernbus. Very much doubt I can find it for you. But there is a setting. Is it in game? I can't remember where it is. But there is a setting where you can change how much the bus leans, if that's what you mean. So you can turn it down so it doesn't lean so much. But apparently, according to official bus drivers, that is how much they lean. They really do lean an extraordinary amount. It's for comfort, I guess. It's to keep it as chilled out and as comfortable as possible. Yeah, well, it's always been there, that setting. Maybe you just didn't know about it, perhaps. But yeah, if you find it leans too much, see, that feels quite natural to me. It's a good indication as well of how fast you're going, because 30 mile an hour in this game does not feel like 30 mile an hour in a real car. So when you're going around a corner and it's leaning really heavy, it's a good indication that you're going too fast, I think. That's how I use it anyway. Look at those sun rays. That looks so good. I love this game, man. I think Fernbus was the first game that I reviewed that actually got any traction at all. And also, it got me on TML's. I sort of. Look at that! Look at that! That's so awesome. I kind of, gave it a fair review with a bit of criticism, and TML basically contacted me and they said, look, we liked your review, we agree with a lot of the points you made, thank you so much for making it, would you like to be sort of involved with the beta testing and stuff? And I was like, hell yes. And I had a long relationship with TML and this game. It's kind of filtered out now. I'm not included in their beta testing or anything anymore, which is fine. I understand why that is. I'm not grumpy about it or anything like that. But I just think it's awesome. I just really love this game. I've always liked this game. And I'm playing this on an old i7 4770 and a GTX 1080 Ti. So it's not even a brand new PC, and it's running really quite well. And I'm streaming, and I've got 4 cameras on the go. There's a bit of distance, draw distance issues I'm noticing. That may be a setting I can tweak, but I literally installed it this evening, set up my buttons, and just given it a test drive this evening. Nearly went the wrong way. Maybe I could park there if I can squeeze around. Ooh, it's a bit tight. God, was a bit tight. Alrighty. Radio off, bus parked, handbrake on, engine off. Turn the lights off. Cool. I think that's us. Come on, how cool is this? You sure you saw one of those green buses the other day? Well, yeah, I was telling you about when I went to France and I got pulled out, got a speeding ticket. I saw my first ever real Flixbus, and I had to take a photo of it and post it. So if you go and have a look at my Sim UK Reviews channel, you will see that picture there somewhere. It's a couple of years back, probably about 3 years ago, something like that. But it should still be there, theoretically. Right, you can't see it, but I've got a shopping bag full of stuff. I can still zoom out on the sat nav, which is cool. Get a tank through that gap. Well, of course you can. A tank can just go over the bus. That's not a problem. A bit behind on chat. Let me catch up. Oh, it looks right. Before it was a lot more. I think some of the buses lean more than others. Maybe that's part of the problem. I don't really know, to be fair. It's been a long time since I played this game. Oh, it's changed since release. You remember it being in the patch notes. Okay, well, fair enough, Harry. I don't remember that, but if you do, then I'm sure that's correct. What do I think of the bus? Oh my god. I so love the bus. It feels so realistic. If they can deliver what they're promising on that, my god, that's going to be the best bus driving game ever. It just feels so good, but it's really slow development because they're basically building one-to-one scale, which is hard to do. But I love the bus. In fact, I tried to make a video on the bus the other day because you can attach your tablet to the ticketing system, and you don't need any third-party apps or anything like that. It's instant, and it's just I really want that to work. GDA Giapayma, you watched my review on the new construction simulator. You got it for your son. He's only 6. Oh, bless him. That's cool. It just winds you up that they have made it even more arcade than 2015. Yeah, yeah, they have. Yeah, the bus. I love the bus. I've got some videos up on the bus as well. It's probably about 6 months old, 3 months old, something like that. Less than a year, definitely less than a year. If you want to see what it's like these days, and I did that on this PC, which is like I say, an old i7 4770 and a GTX 1080 Ti, so it's running quite well on this system. Right, I'm excited to get to our first game. Next task is match day on Saturday, but what does the game want me to do? So we're going to go to Hoffenheim. How far away is Hoffenheim? Okay, no new emails. Help me out. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, well worth a look. GDA. Well worth a look. And I'm going to be making another one in the next week or two as well. If I can get the cache board thing system working. If I'm worried if I click on this, I'm not going to have a hotel booked. Do I need a hotel booked? Can I go to a map? Is there a map? Bus technique. Okay. So in the left window, you'll see the condition of the vehicle body. The more color the value individual parts turns red, the higher the damage. Workshop appointments should be requested early to get appointments on time to have the damage repaired. That is so cool. It doesn't just happen immediately. In the right window, you can see the technical condition of the vehicle parts. Okay, I understand. I get it. So everything's 100%. No problems at all. We didn't hit anything. It's all good. Got loads of food and drinks. Oh, we got less than 100% of what we need. And the bus is a little bit dirty. We used a bit of fuel. Okay, this is all normal stuff. Normal stuff. Well, this DLC is actually really good. One of the things everyone wanted from Fernbus is a business management system, and this kind of delivers it. It's not perfect, but I mean, some of it is really, really good. And this is the kind of thing they're going to be doing on the bus as well. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. From what you remember, if the trip is short enough, you won't need a hotel. Makes sense. Normally, you'll get an email advising you to book a reservation. Okay. So maybe then I can just skip straight to driving day. Just risk it. What's the worst that can happen? I get fired or fined or something. Right. So the match is today, and I've got. Oh my god, I'm really nervous now. How do I know what time the match starts? Or have I just got to be there on the right day? It starts when I get there, sort of thing. Next task, match day, Saturday, 3rd 9th, 2020. Day is 3rd 9th, 2020, 10:40. Oh, okay. So I leave at 10:40? Right. I'm going to have to grab a USB cable, guys, because my headphones are about to switch off. So I apologize. You're going to have to sort of entertain yourselves for a minute. And that view very much is going to show my butt off. So apologies for that as well. But I'll keep the headset on so I can still talk to you. I'm in the middle of rebuilding this whole area. It's a USB extension cable. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, I've ripped all the cables and everything out. And it's a bit of a mess. So just bear with me a second. I have a massive box of cables here, and in here somewhere will be a USB cable that we're looking for. It says, hopefully. Annoyingly, I'm just going to have to chuck these on the floor. Tidy them up tomorrow. Come on, box of cables, help me out here. What's this one? Nope, wrong type. Aha! I see one. It's the other end. Oh no, that is unbelievably short. That's not going to crack it. Ah, here we go, here we go. Gone from one extreme to the other. This cable's like 9 miles long. Hope you can still hear me. Starts when you get there, but it would be nice if you had to be at the stadium at a specific time. Yeah, I agree. That would be cool. It does say 10:40 on the like calendar marker, so they must have at least considered that idea and thought we can't do it unless we run, you know, like realistic times or something. I don't know. It's a lot of complexity. Right, here we go. God, this cable is so long. What on earth did I buy this cable for? I've just got to find a spare USB port and we're good. We're golden. We can go. And I have to be careful not to touch anything else. Because as we know, if I knock any of the controllers out, the game will fall over again. Gosh, that PC feels warm. Here we go, guys. Thank you for your patience. Apologies for the delay. Let's just hope I haven't broken anything. Oh, the monitor's gone off. That's a bit of a problem. Chat is. Right, okay. Okay. Hello again. I'm back. We're still streaming. Oh, that's good. Wasn't a complete disaster then. Demolish and Build 3, Excavator Playground. Yes, I've seen that. It's a small test build for the new Demolish and Build, but pay attention to the physics of the digger and you will be nicely surprised. Free, of course. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. I can't have a look at that tomorrow because I've promised friends that I will reconfigure this PC behind me so that we can play No Man's Sky. But yeah, I will add that to my checklist. Oh, I completely did the wrong thing there, didn't I? To click on this thing. Right, that's it. I think. Get into your bus, it says. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't driven on the motorway in Fernbus for such a long time. There's definitely something weird going on with my draw distance. Look at this vehicle here. Oh my, there's the team, look! How cool is that? Hang on a minute, I didn't park there. They've parked me back in the flipping roses, look. That's a little bit annoying. Hello lads, you alright? Do you know, I thought there'd only be 11 players. There's a lot more than 11 there, isn't there? Alright, let me let the lads on. Oh man, they don't get on the bus. That's so disappointing. Where are the side things? Oh, there we go. Look at that. So the luggage is in there. I was really hoping they would get on the bus properly and fill up the doors and stuff. That's so cool though. That's damn cool. The weird thing is, in Fernbus, they did make that work for a bit. And then it stopped working, and then they just didn't bother. It was quite odd. It'd be really nice if they could fix it one day. Right, so these are the boys. These are the boys who are going to win us the league. I think he's visualizing. Don't know what he's doing. He's having way too much fun. But yeah, this is so cool. Bit of audio, bit of immersion, bit of coolness. Right. There's so much stuff I've got to do now. The new invisible iPad, yeah. It might be quite an improvement on Demolish and Build 2 from what you've seen in that free test. Very arcade, but your son loves it, yeah. Right, let's start the bus. Zoom out a little bit, because I've no idea where I'm going. We'll put the aircon on. 19 degrees C. Right, now I've got to turn on all this stuff, so... Lights, display, front display, Wi-Fi, toilets, reading lights. I think I've turned everything on. All gone quiet. Hold on. Yep, I think we're good. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. It's weird. Go. Some lights on. Still a bit nervous about driving the bus, if I'm being totally honest. Just take it steady. Take it steady, Eddie. Drive to the stadium in Hoffenheim. Yes, sir, Bob. I hope the sat-nav takes me where I'm supposed to go, because I've no idea where Hoffenheim is. Truth be told, I don't really know where I am right now. I can see there's a motorway up there, so I assume that's where we're going to be heading. Go, lads. On the way. First match of the year. First match of my career. First live stream in the new rig. It's kind of exciting. My PC temperatures are quite high. Keeping an eye on that. I'll tell you now, guys, if it gets too hot, the system will shut down. It happened to me last week. If that happens, I won't be restarting the stream. 78 degrees is quite warm. I think it shuts down about 85. So, yeah, we may not make it all the way there. The reversing camera is really cool. I agree. I think everything about this game is really cool. I definitely feel that the business element this DLC adds really, really makes the game worth playing. the whole Fernbus thing where you're doing like bus journeys to and from places in order to unlock places just never quite felt right. It's lacking that business element for me. Come on, guys. Oh, playing that game, are we? Goodness me. There was a time where my channel logo was on the billboards in this game. I think they've taken me down now, but for a long time I was in the game, which was really quite cool. Yeah, I'm in the south of the UK. So, not southeast, but sort of Isle of Wight direction. Sunny Bournemouth, as it's called. Not that it's very sunny often. There's such a wide range of vehicles as well. Like there's Mercedes in front of me. I mean, these are not official, obviously. They're quirky, but there's a Jeep. Loads of vans. They look like Iveco vans to me. I could be wrong. Oh, that policeman's going to tell me off. Some tunes on. You must admit it looks better now than it did back in 2019. I think the problem was hardly anybody had a PC that could run this. I'll say it again just in case there are new people watching who haven't heard. But I'm playing on an i7 4770 and a GTX 1080 Ti, DDR3 RAM, 32 gigs worth. You know, this is not a modern PC. This is not all singing and all dancing by any means. I'm really worried about this navigation. I'm not sure it's taking me the right way. Seems to be taking me back to the supermarket. Ooh, what's it that wide? Trying not to speed, but I know I am. Just a quick audio check, guys. Everything alright? Audio on the mic, audio on the game. I want you to be immersed in it. I want you to feel that you sat on the bus with me driving along. That would be awesome. That's what I'm trying to produce. Oh God, I've got to practice that. There's the supermarket again. No car park. When I was playing this as a different team, the supermarket had a massive car park that we could park in. Game is quiet, but the mic is perfect. Okay. Can do something about that. How does that sound? Is that any better? We'll keep tweaking it until we get something that's good. And every time I stop, I can sort of have a look and a tweak and Try and fix stuff up. Aha, we're heading out of the town. Nice. I'm already speeding though. Ah, look at that old rundown building over there. Whee. Cable's getting on my nerves. Perfect on the volume. Wonderful, thank you for that. Thing is, it is quite quiet inside the coach, but if I go outside, all the vehicle noises are so loud. Look at this! Oh my god! This is what made Fernbus so good for me. Driving on the motorways just felt so natural, so real. The audio of the cars driving past and the speeds that they were doing, just superb. Absolutely superb. Am I coming off here? Looks like it. Or maybe I'm just taking them to the airport. Ah, maybe I'm just taking them to the airport. I'm not sure. No, it does say drive them to the stadium. Let's see. There's something yellow flashing on my dash there. I have no idea what it is. Right, hang on. Where am I going here? Am I going right? I am, okay. It's got better motorway junctions than ETS2, yeah. I used to say that quite a lot. There are some weird transitions where 3 lanes go into 1 or 2 go into 1 or something like that. They're horrible. But the good ones are brilliant. The bad ones are absolutely awful. And the mirrors are much better now as well. They were pretty terrible before. One of the things I like about TML is when they started working on new games, the improvements and the content that they added to those games also got added to Fernbus. So even though Fernbus wasn't being actively developed anymore, it was still improving and evolving, which I thought was brilliant. Or I think it's brilliant. I still think it's brilliant. So far so good, guys. So far so good. We haven't got lost and we haven't had a crash. In terms of sound, the only other sim that might be better is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ah, there you go. It is pretty good. Could always be better, but you know, it's pretty damn good. It is pretty damn good, especially for a 6-year-old game. If I keep trying to read the chat whilst I'm driving, we are going to have an accident. I need to practice this. That's not to say don't chat. By all means, chat away. I just might sort of allow myself not to look at it for a while. Once I've been driving the bus for a couple of weeks, you know, once I've done a few runs, look at the distance draw there. Yeah, once I've got a bit of practice behind me, I'll feel more confident, I think. It should be fine. Hey, come on, fella. football match to get to. Oh, that was close. It would be nice if it could tell me when I'm turning off. Because if I go in the fast lane now and then it tells me to turn off, I'm in big trouble. Because I'll never be able to get back across in time. God, that feels weird. It also feels incredibly good. So when Fernbus first came out, back in the day, I think it might have been when they first added trucks. Do any of you remember when they did a Christmas thing? They had do you remember the Christmas truck? The Coca-Cola Christmas truck? They had those, and if you could spot them, you won like a DLC or something like that. I spotted one, but you had to spot like 5 or something. And I remember the trucks used to jackknife and crash into other things and have massive accidents. And I said to TML, don't take that out of the game. Fix whatever it is that's making that happen all the time, but keep that in the game. Just let it happen rarely. But they didn't do it, which is a shame. I'd also like to see those Christmas Coca-Cola buses again. They were so cool. For me and my family, when we see that advert, that's the day Christmas starts for us. When we see that advert, which is stupid, I know, but it's been like that for a long time. Harry, good night to you, sir. Thank you for dropping in. Oh, you're all going to bed. GDA off to bed. Thank you very much for dropping in. Try not to crash, but thank you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope you find a nice equilibrium for your game with your son. And have a good night's sleep, everybody. This is so cozy. I'm enjoying this. Been a long time. It's very relaxing. You're gonna have to go in the fast lane, matey, if you want to go past me. It's pretty damn awesome. Right, what's this? Oh, an event. 60 mile an hour. I bet you I'm the only one that slows down to 60 though. Look, he's not slowing down. He certainly isn't slowing down. Bloody cheek. Oh God. I think we're coming off here. Harry, you're going to stick with me. Watching this is making you want to drive. Cool. That's awesome, man. That's the biggest compliment that I think a content creator can get. Creating a bit of content that makes you want to play a bit of content. I mean, that's brilliant. That's perfect. Yeah, it looks like we might be coming off straight away. This is, oy. Right, now I can read the chat. GDA, good night to you, sir. Harry, thank you, man. We're almost there, I think, because we've come off the motorway. Jesus, look at my window, it's filthy already. Okay. My window up and down buttons are not working. What the hell are you doing? Oh my god! I can't believe you just did that, you absolute douchebag. The lights were green, it was my right of way. Oh, I hate you with a passion. You've caused my bus damage. Ah, you... Oh, I've got a few words and none of them are clean. I'm just gonna have to force our way through. What an... Ah, I can't say it. Can't say it live on a stream. Come on. Make him disappear, game. Cannot believe you did that. That was going so well, and then that. Ah. Absolutely disgraceful behaviour. Oh. Straight on and then left. Okay. He's done a dovetail. Good evening, Ian. How are you, my friend? Nice of you to drop in. Bit of TML today. This is the football bus DLC. It's brilliant. It adds a lot of extra depth and realism to the Fernbus driving experience, which until that idiot hit me just now has been absolutely sublime. Can't have run out of fuel. No, I think we got loads of fuel. Right, first one to spot the football stadium, shout. Shout out Hoffenheim in the chat. I assume it's just around this corner. The river. From the rivers of Babylon. A little 3 just popped up on my sat-nav. What does that mean? Sorry for punching the mic. Apologise. Just grabbing your brekkie. Oh, nice. Bit of bus simulation with your breakfast. Perfect. I assume you've got work today? Are you off on the trains? Oh wow, look at that castle. Gee whiz. That's quite cool. That's Bavarian for sure. Oh, looks like we're going into the back roads. Oh, these are fun to drive on. Because the speeds are high, but the roads are windy. You have to sort of keep your wits about you. Also quite bouncy and tight in places. Oh, this is looking promising. Keep your eyes open for the stadium, guys. honestly, you feel that I get unfair criticism because of how harsh I am when it comes to Dovetail Game, but in actuality, I'm very fair. I try to be fair. I do try to be fair. I do have a dislike for Dovetail Games. A couple of employees I really dislike. But honestly, it's their business practices that I dislike, and their dishonesty. I mean, whether it doesn't really matter whether they're being dishonest with the community, which some of them are, some of the employees definitely are, or whether they're just being dishonest with themselves, like, you know, aiming for the stars but not being able to deliver anything close to the stars. But, you know, I am aware of that, and I do sort of take it into consideration when I'm being critical of their failings. But yeah, I do my best to try and be neutral. I would love nothing more than for Dovetail Games to just release something amazing. And what's really stupid, what's really crazy is everything that's in Train Sim World 3 was what I recommended they do in the video I made in 2021. So even though they publicly, which I find quite offensive, publicly insinuate that I don't know what I'm talking about, and then a year later basically implement everything I told them they needed to do. Things like that. I mean, how can you operate as a company and behave that way? I find it abhorrent. Really hate the way they take credit for things that they don't have the right to take credit for, like Train Sim World 3 being some sort of massive new content update. It really isn't. I've played it. It's not very impressive. Before they even released it, I said that the tunnel lighting didn't look any different than it was before, and it isn't. It's exactly the same as it was, even though they were, you know, singing and dancing about how good it looks now. So no, it's still the same. Anyway, I don't want to go off on one because I could very easily. Ian, you're driving tonight? Depot work and shunting for a change. Oh man, that sounds cool. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Is that kind of work time sensitive, or can you sort of chill out and just enjoy it? Oh look, there's a train station as well in this game. I didn't know that. Get on this inside lane somehow. Oh, come on, police car, what are you doing? Let me in, fella. Is that it? Is that the football stadium? I think I spotted it first. Extra brownie points for me. This is it, guys. I'm excited. I hope we win our first game. That truck hitting me is not going to be going in our favour, but I think for the majority of the journey it's been quite smooth. Look at that. Look how cool this game is. Look, there's all the cars here. Got a race? Got a drag race? As soon as the lights go green, you ready? Oh, I slightly cheated. I do apologise. Ah. Right, here we are, guys. So look, this is 10 miles an hour. This is, according to the game. That's just way too slow, isn't it? That's way too slow. Right, where am I meant to park? Down here it looks like. Oh cool, they've got little gates. People over there going into the... Thank you, thank you, thank you. So can I just park anywhere I like? Let's park up here. Predictions for the score, guys. What do you think? Lights. Oh, it looks like my tablet has stopped working. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. Can't turn my headlights off now. I haven't got a button bound to it. Will I be checking out Sim Rail? Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. Basically wait for the rail cars to come off traffic into the yard for cleaning. Then you'll be stowing them on different stow roads for the next day when they go out. Oh, that's cool, man. That's a nice job today. Oh, what the hell? It's like all of my controllers other than my wheel have stopped working. Or is it because I clicked out the game? Yeah, okay, that's my fault. Does that mean I can turn my headlights off now? Let's try. Yep, okay. It was me on the grassy knoll. Alright, lads. Hop out. Damn it, you know you've done something wrong when they don't get out of the bus. Oh, hang on. I saw a marker then. Where did it go? "28 meters. Oh, am I supposed to have parked there? Oh, that's so annoying. That is so irritating. If I've got to move the bus 2 spaces, that's really going to irritate me. If I have to do that every time. Sorry lads, just got to move the bus. I parked in the wrong spot. Alrighty. I love how that shakes. Alrighty, let's do a Yui. Where is it? There? There needs to be some sort of marker there if that's the case. Alrighty. Alright, okay, let's try again. Aha! Close all doors before entering the host stadium. Also lock the left and right luggage hatches. Attention, if you forget to do this, it can lead to theft. How cool is this DLC? Ian, no, this DLC came out in about 2018. It's really old, but it's really good. There is so much realism here. Harry, thanks for the heads up, man. Yeah, luckily the game told me. Luckily the game told me. But how cool is that? I mean, that's what we want from a simulator, right? That level of realism. Right, come on, lads, out you get. My job is over, it's now your turn. Oh, okay, they've all buggered off. And some weird taxis have turned up. Bit of luggage still in there. Sorry, love, you can't come in here. Players only. Right, let's have a look. How do I do this? Lock the right luggage, lock the left luggage. Do I have to turn it on? Shouldn't the light be on when it's locked? I'm confused. Lock doors. Is that right? Did I do it right? Confused. How do I do this? There we go. So is that locked? Is that considered locked? Have I left the engine running? Oh my god. You can tell I'm a complete noob at this, can't you? Right, I think we got there in the end. I think that's it. I think we're all locked up. Fingers crossed anyway. Oh, there they are. Thanks for the help, lads. Cheers for that. You really helped me out. Right, do not lose today. Right, quick pep talk. Pass it to him, pass it to him, pass it to him, nod it onto him, and then you finish. Okay. 1-0, I'm predicting. Let me know your scores in the chat. I'm going to say 1-0 to us. First win of the season. Come on. I've forgotten what this looks like. I know it's not that impressive. Half time already. There's no audio. What's happened to the audio? Oh no! Hoffenheim have taken the lead. Come on, Einhart. Nicely seen on the free teammates. Pass to the right. Continue on the right. Great positional game from the defence. Ball possession has now changed. 32nd minute, in possession, cross pass to the right, continue on the right side, now a dribble, still in possession on the right side, played with an overview in the middle, bad tackling, but the opponent is now in possession of the ball. Half time, 1-0 down. Come on, Frankfurt. We can win this. Here we go. Second half. Game proceeds. Over the middle. Nice pass to the front man. Nicely played on the centre striker. Good tackling from the opponent. Ball is gone. Offensive play. Now on the right. Football at its best. Great step over. The dribbling prevented ball at the opponent. Offensive play. Over the middle. What a feeling for the ball. Strong dribbling. Nice pass on the left. Left side past the opponent. Now a free kick from the left side. Well received with the chest and kicks. Goal! Oh no! That bloody truck that drove into us, it's all his fault. No chance for the goalkeeper. 2-0 down. Match finished. Wow. We got absolutely smashed there, didn't we? Hope I've locked the bus up, because if we lose 2-0 in the first game of the season, and then all of our luggage has been nicked, they're not going to be happy, are they? So is anyone going to be below us? I think VfL Stuttgart are going to be below us. And Mainz are going to be below us as well. Oh dear. In this window you'll see your club's current ranking during the season. You can click on all the clubs in the list to see the team lineups. Here you can see the team overview for the respective club. That's not a good start. No, Harry. That is not a good start. And it's bloody raining as well. Bloody raining. God. Unlucky lads. I'm sorry about that truck that hit us. There's nothing I could do. Oh, great. How am I going to get out of here? They basically trapped us in, haven't they? Excuse me, love. Would you mind buggering off with your twin sister? I need to get out here, mate. You're going to have to back up. Oh my gosh. This is going to be trouble. This is going to be big trouble. Did they get on? Yeah, they're on. Right. At least we got plenty of snacks. Should have got some whiskey. Champagne for a win, whiskey for a loss. Unlucky lads, don't worry about it. There's always next week, okay? Stay positive. Should we drive back? It wasn't that long a drive. Oh, yeah. Don't know how the hell I'm going to get out of here though. It's going to be a problem. Oh, the handbrake's still on. Have to go up on the curb. Oh my god, it's going to be tight. It's what we came for. Precision driving. I can't even see in that wing mirror. Well, there we go. I think we're okay. I think we're going to make it. Where's she gonna go now? They just drove straight into that bus. Oh god. I've still got some issues. I made that look easy, didn't I? I was thinking about resetting the bus for a minute, but no, we made it work. We got away with it. Alright, long drive home. Oh wow, look at this. Before we go home, look at this. What a fantastic plinth. If that's a war memorial thing, then, you know, kudos to the football team for putting it there. That's very cool. Right, let's get the hell out of here. He just went straight through a red light. Can I go straight through a red light? Am I allowed to do that? Europeans and Americans have some weird rules that allow you to drive through red lights under certain circumstances. Oh my god! All the traffic lights just disappeared. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that before. That's the first time that's ever happened. We'll just ignore it. It's going to get dark. We're going to be driving back in the rain, in the dark. This is going to be cool. Okay. It seems to be a thing. Are all of them going to disappear now? Oh my god, they are. This is crazy. Well, at least we're going to get home quickly. I have never seen that before. That is the first time I've ever seen that bug. Eee, that was my bad. I do apologise. You've never seen that happen before either, Harry. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Grey Wolf, how you doing, buddy? The vehicles are possessed. It's not just the vehicles, mate. All sorts of crazy stuff goes on in this game. Let's see if these ones disappear as well. Yep. Wow, that's different. I look forward to getting on the motorway. How the hell am I going to know if they're green or red or what? Oh my god, these ones have disappeared as well, look. Just going to have to guess. Oh, this policeman's going to arrest me. They were green, officer. Promise. That's quite a nasty little bug, that. It's got to be something to do with losing 2-0. That's so weird. I'm going to have an interesting drive home. Oh my god! So weird. Go, 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 they're green, they're green, they're green. Well, they were when they disappeared. No, 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 I'm sorry, I'm going. Oh my god, everything's disappearing. All road signs as well. I feel like Pac-Man. Why have all the cars only got one headlight? That's also weird. Oh, it's a bit fast. Good job I'm not reliant on the road signs to find my way home. I remember trying to do that once before, and all the road signs don't actually point to where you need to go. So I tried to find a location by following just the road signs, and I never ever made it there. You feel like it might be a hardware bug because on your old PC you would lose the textures on the bus and in the world. Ah, well that's interesting because there are definitely some draw distance issues. So yeah, you could be right there. I probably need to have a little tweak with the system and just try and get it to run as smoothly as it can on this old system. Hopefully it will get rid of all the speed cameras as well. I can just floor it all the way home. Bugger me! Talk about timing! Right. Okay, it doesn't get rid of the speed cameras. I need to behave myself. It's like the LOD is working in reverse or something. Yeah, what happened to the quality of workmanship? I know, I know. It's outrageous, really. Are they all just going to sit here because there's no traffic lights? I tell you what else is cool. Did they even hire game testers? They did. They used to hire me, and I used to go around and find all these bugs, and then they'd fix them. Well, they didn't hire me. I used to work for free, which is quite annoying. Yes. Because I must have put so many hours into this game, just on beta testing and so on and so forth. Making skins. I don't know if you've ever seen in the workshop. I must have made probably about 20 or 30 skins. I even made a skin generator so that people who don't know how to make skins could just go in and make their own skins and stuff. I put so much time and effort into this game. I even made a modded road for this game. The only one, I don't know if you can still get it, but it was the only one you could get for a while. A little B road. I'm gonna have to move that PC back a bit because I'm just getting a bit of light coming out the PC and it's really distracting me. Oh Christ. The rain stopped. Let's go around this. There's a fire truck, look. I've never seen the fire truck before either. Ultra Speed Germany or something. Have I looked at the bus recently with the updates? I took a look the other day. I was trying to get the tablet thing working, and I couldn't get it working. So I've had a very brief look at it, but I'm going to take another proper look at it this week sometime, or maybe next week, depending on my schedule. Harry, yeah, all my skins are still available on the workshop. I'm quite proud to say that I think, unless it's changed, one of my skins is the highest voted skins of all time. I think it's got 5 stars, which is pretty much unheard of. I know it's got some downvotes because there are loads of people who hate me, so they actively seek these things out. But yeah, still got 5 stars, so been well received, that one. So you can download those right now, put them in your system, and they're mostly Skyliner or football bus skins, football team skins. But I got quite a few out there. Did one for Juventus, one for AC Milan, I think. I did one for Malmo. It's quite a few. Yeah, they should still be there. Yeah, Harry, let me know how you get on. I'd be interested to know if they're still there. There's some really good ones, actually. I'm just thinking about, I made so many. I really did make loads. And they all took a good couple of hours, especially the first ones. Once you've done a couple, you can sort of speed up a bit, but oh my god, I'm sorry, Van. I totally swerved out in front of you there. I've got a sneaky suspicion that we've got speed sensitive steering on, because I'm having to turn so sharp now just to make small changes. Cut him up as well. Which way are we going? Frankfurt. Ah man, this even looks good at night. I think it could possibly be a bit darker on these back roads, but there's the stadium, all lit up, which is very cool. I'm going, mate. You're gonna have to brake. Bit of a weird road layout there. There she is. There's the stadium, guys. It's awesome. They did a really good job with all of the football stadiums. They all look really spot on. Especially Bayern Munich's. Where did Bayern Munich play? I've forgotten. Bernabeu. Looks absolutely incredible. Oh no, my head tracking has just run out of battery. No! I didn't charge it up before I started playing. Oh, this cop is trying to kill me. I can't look in my wing mirror, so I'm sorry if there's someone there. Whee! Steady on. Sorry, buddy. Taking the initiative. Oh, cool. They're still there. Excellent. Just found the one for the Skyliner. Yeah. That's the one that's went down very well. And for a long time it was like 5 stars. I don't know if it still is. The lines on the road moved then. That was a bit weird. Ah, we're nearly home, guys. Nearly home. Are these lights going to disappear? Oh, they haven't. Ah, it's fixed itself. Nice. Time is it? Half past 1. Oh God. The wife is going to kick my ass. The wife is going to kick my ass. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 25 minutes. Man, that time has just flown by. Doesn't feel like 2 hours and 25 minutes, I can tell you. It may do to you. It might feel like 2 hours and 22 minutes to you guys, but not to me. Are these cameras still switching, by the way, or is it just stuck on that one? Oh yeah, still switching. Good, good, good. So, considering this was a test, I think it's gone reasonably well. A couple of bugs with the game, a couple of issues with battery life on the headset, battery life on the head tracking, but yeah, overall it seems to have held up pretty well. One collision, one speeding ticket, and we lost the game, which is a bit annoying. I still can't see because I've got no head tracking. How cool is this? It's really dark out there now. I love that. That is brilliant. Sorry, I've got no mirrors. Oh, brilliant. It's still top. Oh, nice. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. That Skyliner is... I really love driving that Skyliner. It's probably my favourite bus. Ooh, that was close. Getting a bit tired now, not concentrating quite as much. Let's skip that one. It's been fun actually. I've really enjoyed doing this. If you guys are interested, I'd like to put maybe a series together. Try and do one every week or one every couple of weeks or something. Just have a good old drive, see how the football pans out. It's not started well from a football perspective, but definitely getting tired now. Oh, could you be any more awkward? There she is. Frankfurt Stadium. I totally went up on the curb there. Christmas lights. Oh, that's the other cool thing they do in Fernbus. I'd forgotten about that. When it gets to Christmas, not only is there snow, but all the Christmas trees and all the Christmas lights come out, and they have Christmas decorations going over the roads in the city and stuff. It's such a cool game. They really did do a great job here. I hope they still dibble dabble and fix a few things. This game's too good to be left for dead. Right, I have to remember to park in the roses, because no matter where I park, that's where they're going to put me. Look at this dash. God, where are the roses? Oh, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? I remember. Is it this one? I think I just hit that bus. Oh, man. I'm going to park here today. It's close enough. The lights off. Radio off. I didn't have the aircon on either. Oh. There's always that one car, you know it, man. You've been there. Wow. I think it's a bit annoying that they don't get on and off the bus properly, and they don't require me to open the door to get their stuff, but okay. These are minor things, I guess, at the end of the day. I've enjoyed the experience. It's been fun. That's probably the screenshot I'm going to use. It's been good. It's been good, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's quite quick getting back, wasn't it? So much like real life. Whenever you travel somewhere, it always takes forever when you're driving there. But when you're driving home, it always just seems to take a little bit less time. Which is awesome. Right. What have I got to do to finish up? Oh God, here we go. Social network. Let's hear what they're saying, shall we? We've lost the match. So they didn't mention the crash that we had. That's interesting. We need to try harder next time. Why did we lose? Yay! The whole bus will be on that radar photo. That's from the speeding ticket. I'll pee in a bottle if you don't open the restroom in the next ride. Oh, I thought I had opened the restroom. Whoops. Okay. Always on time. It's like our bus is a time machine. Okay, thank you. It's best. Renown. Okay, so mostly positive. See, that's what I mean with a washed bus. Bus is nice and clean. Activate the kitchen clearance next time, please. There's not a button for that. Have we already used up the data volume, or is the Wi-Fi off again? I may not have turned any of that stuff on the way home. Harry, it's been my pleasure. It's been my pleasure to stream this game for you today. Dear Sim, I've gathered some feedback from your last trip with the team. The team found your performance with the following things lacking. Been caught speeding, the toilet clearance was off, the Wi-Fi was off, the kitchen was off, the aircon was off, and the temperature was inappropriate. But the good news is they were most satisfied with the bus was clean and I was very punctual. Cool. Not bad at all then. We'll take that on our first drive. No mention of someone hitting the bus. Let's just have a look at the bus. Yeah, look. That's where he hit us, the SOB. Unbelievable. So I'm going to have to put the bus in and get it repaired and get it washed. But we're not going to do that today. We'll do that in another episode. If anyone's interested in seeing another episode, that is. Nobody ate anything. Oh, probably because I didn't open the kitchen, right? Oops. Silly me. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic evening. If you're going to go to bed, have a nice sleep. If you're going to go to work, have a lovely day at work. And thanks again for joining me. Please do hit that like button. Give it a thumbs up. It helps us with YouTube. And hopefully I'll see you again soon for something else equally as interesting. Till then, take care, guys. Bye for now.